Hi, and welcome back to the channel. We are continuing The Expanse, and it is time for Season 3, Episode 5, and it is titled Triple Point. And we are watching Episode 5 and 6 together now. Back to back, because you've been telling us that is how we should be doing it, so of course we're going to be doing it that way. And as we've mentioned before, this is supposedly the end to Book 2. So we are expecting like some real fucking nail-biters here. And it's gonna feel like a season finale almost. Do you have anything you want to get into before we start the first of these two episodes? Nope. Alrighty. As always, you can check out our full-length reactions on our Patreon page. The link is down in the description below. There's nothing else to do but press play. We haven't been to next day. Someone pointed out in the comments that the guy is from Fargo.
He's one of the Hesses.
Yeah, one of those fucking kids. It's funny, you know.
I knew he looked familiar.
Yeah. And then with the Aaron Wright, the actor who plays Aaron Wright, he's in Fargo as well. Just the first episode of the first season.
And he's a nice guy.
He's a real nice guy.
Yes.
How is this like more allowed than swear words or naked people? I will never understand.
We're so desensitized to violence, apparently.
I guess it's just how people can be more okay with blood, gore, and like pulling a person apart and laying him out on the floor. Hey, they're moving the Naboo.
Mm-hmm.
There's been more than a few in the comments telling us that this is their favorite episode. This one.
Oof.
Oh, it said with the Rocinante.
What?
Was that a mistake?
We had help.
From who?
James Holden.
The Taker.
As well as UN Deputy Undersecretary Christian Avasarala. She was there too.
Who else was there? Fucking Tooth Fairy?
It's a little hard to believe, son.
You don't even know if that's authentic. This smells like counter-espionage, some kind of smokescreen.
Well, it
Nav,
isn't.
where's the UNN Agatha King? If necessary, we will engage and take them out.
Aye, aye, sir.
Captain.
You've done your part, Captain.
Shit. Yeah, that didn't go as planned.
No. I knew it was too easy.
Of course they wasn't gonna believe him.
Mars knows where we're going. That's where the battle will be fought. Mr. Boy, relay my orders to the fleet. Admiral, in the future, unless you have specific business on the CIC, there's no need for you to be here.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I haven't been completely honest with you. You can't nuke IO. I need the protomolecule.
Naomi was right.
She's a very clever girl.
Mm-hmm.
Earth doesn't have a sample. The entire system is at risk.
Because of adults like you. You're the reason we're in this mess. I tried saving the world. All I did was make it worse.
But at least you tried. And you cannot stop trying now. You're not a child. So stop acting like one. It doesn't become you.
Wow, his nose really took a fucking beating.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of...
Hey, Holden. What's up? I'm gonna open up the comms and have one last little looky-loo before we go dark.
If anything else happens to Alex, I'm just saying.
Is that his daughter? Or his wife?
Hi, Dad. I know Mom's mad and doesn't want me talking to you, but I just want you to know I'm not mad. When I'm old enough, I'm gonna join you and fight for Mars too. Anyhow, I just wanted to tell you, I'm proud to be your son.
I was about to say, isn't that like a son, not a daughter?
I forgot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's not that it makes much of a difference.
I should have said the kid. Yeah.
It's his kid. Whoa.
Just breathe. Squeeze the trigger, don't pull it. Not bad, Doc. Thank you for taking care of me. You can thank me if we get your little girl back. Or get even.
What?
Like you said, it's the next best thing.
Oh, what have you created, Amos? Time to talk. Treason?
Everything's off buffer, against regs, with no record of the conversations.
You've been monitoring his comms.
Yep.
And now he's diverted a capital ship from a major engagement to go to a deserted moon and relieving you of command for no fucking reason. Something is off.
We've been talking. The commanders you trained, they're loyal to you. If you were to make a move...
Oh shit.
Move.
He's not the type of person who makes a move like that. But maybe he's gonna be forced to. In some way.
Wynn saw 29 fellow sailors get blown out into space. You don't think he thinks about that every time he sees a Martian flag?
So that's gonna...
So revenge is just gonna drive him or
He
what?
knows the enemy. I'm glad he's in charge at a time like this.
Because he's ruthless.
But these will work with my gun. If I can get close enough and maintain fire long enough, these might do the trick.
Hold on there, soldier. The plan is if you guys see any of those things down there, you run.
I know the plan.
Incendiary rounds. I always use those in Mass Effect 2.
Yeah.
I want to talk to you about disassembly. What you said before.
Whoa.
When you were studying that man, you also said repurposing.
He
What did
changed
you
a
mean by
lot.
You can't stop the work!
What are you building?
The control module used to program the hybrids is attached directly to the brainstem. I might be able to use it to slow his metabolism.
It's all under control now.
It's obviously a malfunction, Ensign.
But sir,
It's an old ship. Take a break. I'll handle it.
What are you gonna do, you two?
What's that?
Hammurabi. And it's addressed specifically to Admiral Sutton.
Oh!
Forward it to my personal comm and erase the log.
Who sent it?
Thank you, Mr. Mancuso. You have the con.
And he fucking noticed. Little prick.
You will get the fuck back to work.
What are you gonna do, sir?
Oh. Gotcha,
Sorry,
still
sir.
there.
No one's allowed.
Get the fuck out of my way, sailor.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Agasarala sent you the comms buffer. She fainted.
Admiral Southern! Fuck. Please come with us. Admiral Wynn would like to see you.
Okay, you're gonna have to make a move now. Shit.
I'm not sorry I gave the protomolecule to the belt. I'm sorry for the way that I did it. I should have talked to you first. All of you. Most of all you.
I'm never gonna like what you did, but I can't hate you for doing what you thought was right.
Well, at least they are talking together and trying to, you know, work it out.
Soon. Work. Finish. Soon.
We're losing him again.
Work.
Fuck.
Did you hear what he said?
Soon.
The protomolecule has an objective.
I'm sorry, sir. He won't be talking to us again.
Then we need another con.
No, you.
Of the remaining subjects, the one with the most similar
Yeah.
genetic
No,
profile would be
Of course it's fucking May.
May.
Make it happen.
Okay, I see why he's pushing for this, because, you know, it's to...
Your family accounts are now unfrozen. The tech team will be down shortly to collect all the materials related to the project.
Understood. Transferring launch control now.
Really? Okay, because I understand why he needs to know what the hell the thing is doing. And it would be very good to know for the entire, like, race, human race, to know what the fuck is up on Venus. What is it building? But like a price right now.
You sent that video to Souther.
Okay, so she did it.
Mm-hmm.
So that could be considered.
I know what it could be considered. Maybe out here, away from all the politics and bullshit. Luck opens a door and lets a couple of grunts figure out how not to fight.
Okay, I like her.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Please tell me they're able to fucking stop it.
What was that?
Yeah, what the hell was that?
Fuck, moving in.
What was she like?
Kind of mean at first. I think I liked her.
Captain, we have a firing solution on an enemy vessel. What are your orders, sir?
Don't fire.
They don't want to shoot. If they did, they would have done it already. They're testing us to see who we really are.
Weapons, prepare all tubes. We're gonna give them everything we've got.
No.
Belay that order.
Yes.
Hey, freeze! Don't fucking move!
Fuck.
I have proof. Take him into custody.
Yes. Nope.
Comms.
Thinking
Give me
very
wideband,
clearly.
Unencrypted. All ships in the AO.
Talk some sense into all of them.
I'll be transmitting proof to both fleets.
No!
I'm ordering all UNN ships to take any actions necessary if the Agatha is...
No! Son of a bitch! She just fucking killed him. No.
This is Admiral Wynn. I am ordering you to return to the fleet or be considered a deserter.
There's 5 ships still moving off.
Weapons, give me a missile lock in the Jimenez.
What?
Okay, come on, dude.
Everybody, please. Yeah, thank you.
Don't fucking do what this guy is telling you to do. He's clearly fucking insane.
If there's anyone else here who is unwilling to follow my lawful order, declare yourself now.
Come on, guys.
Come on, please.
Yep, they're all declaring themselves. We do not want to follow your fucking orders.
Jimenez, acknowledge.
The Jimenez has been destroyed, sir.
No! Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Jesus, they're firing at each other.
Captain, they're in disarray. We should take them out.
No.
If we engage, it will only unite them to turn their weapons on us. If they want to destroy each other,
Let them.
we will let them. To all UNN ships in this AO, any vessel that declares its peaceful intentions will not be fired upon by Mars. If any vessel requires assistance, we are ready and able to help.
Admiral, how do you wish to respond?
Are you gonna fire on them?
Of course he is.
What the hell is that?
Oh, that's the pods.
It wants the hybrids.
Oh, fuck.
Jesus. All right.
Oh, fuck. Jesus, that's...
That That was tense.
Damn it! That did not go how I thought it would, or hoped it would. Is more, yeah, that's more like it. Damn, Admiral Souther, no. And like everybody, we just came to like and on that ship, and I was expecting for us to, you know, follow them at least for a few more episodes or the rest of the season, or yeah. But it's such a good series. It's such a good show because when they're able to do something like this, where it's I hate it. I hate that it happened, but it doesn't seem out of place. It's not just now we're gonna kill off people you love or like just to make you sad or anything. It's
it is.
It's perfectly within the character motivations and all. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also somewhat realistic, because I think something in real life would look a lot like this. And of course, you cannot say because you follow a person or like you like a person a lot that just because you like them a lot is a guarantee that they will survive or that they will do good or that you will follow them for a long time or whatever. It's just somewhat very realistic.
Yes, and yeah, but it's kind of the same deal that we have had a lot with Game of Thrones when that first came around, and people really got used to this idea of, you know, the good guys, the honorable guys not winning out, or most of the time they're actually losing.
Yeah.
Exactly because they are honorable and good guys, and it's the assholes like Admiral Nguyen that's gonna get away with shit like this because he does not care and he's just focused on a single objective, and anything that stands in his way can just get a fucking bullet. So the only person left on that whole ship that we care about is Katya.
Mm-hmm. The rest kind of died.
They all died in like one fucking fell swoop there, one strike, almost. I feel really bad for them, and I feel really bad for like this whole what the hell, this whole situation with the Jupiter fleet and the UNN fleet just firing upon each other, and all this confusion and.
Where's your Earth first now?
Yeah. And then Mars, at least for now, the fleet is standing down and actually wanting to help, that's really big of them, and it just paints a whole different picture. Sorry.
We've actually learned a lot of, I've been introduced to a lot of very great Martian commanders or
admirals, captains, leaders, at least,
military leaders, and I think all of them possess such great insights, and they are very knowledgeable and like wise, and then Earth is just a bunch of assholes, almost all of them. But yeah, it's clear that we are building up towards the big war now. And now we even have hybrids in play. And we have apparently it's Rocinante again.
Yeah,
the Rocinante crew is heading towards what's it called? Io now, and specifically for May. And we know that May is next in line to be the vessel or the conduit for interacting with the protomolecule. So yeah, that's where it's going down. In the next one, we're gonna follow the Rocinante. For some reason, the Rocinante. It's like, did they forget, or
did they just change their mind, or?
Well, it's not explained, so it's not. We don't know whether it was intentional or they just simply forgot. But we have definitely, I think the next one is going to go down on Io with Rocinante versus Mao. and Strickland, and Praxis going for May, of course, I would say. And there's definitely also a build up towards something's gonna happen with Prax and Amos as well. So it's going to be. I'm a little bit nervous about how things are going to get down, and we have also this above Io, just outside Io, with the whole war with the hybrids coming to get both the Martian ships and the.
I don't know where they sent those pods at all. It looked like they were just flying in every fucking direction. So are they just distributing them all over the system, or what the hell happened there? And if they're sending the pods, did they also evacuate like Mao and Strickland, or are they still there?
I think they're still there.
I can imagine.
They just dispatched the pods, and because then he kind of sold them. Mao kind of sold them, and then he was like, "Yeah, well, you're free to do whatever you want with the pods." Because you have unfrozen our family accounts. I get so mad that everything is about money. Even several hundred years in the future is still about fucking money. Yeah, of course, so they are dispatched, and then we are just left with Strickland and Mao, and they really want to know about the work. So we also got some hints into the work.
Yeah, or at least, that the protomolecule is working towards something. It has an objective, as Mao said, and it's almost done. It's almost finished with its work on Venus, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Is that gonna be like? Are we gonna see that in the next episode? Maybe like that's how it's gonna end. Maybe. I don't know, but you mentioned Prax as well, and I said something during the episode too that I'm really afraid that he's gonna, because it looks like he's been forcing himself into some sort of mindset where he's closing off his feelings in a way, and he's getting ready for just to have his revenge, and that he's not gonna get his daughter back. I think he's very much anticipating that he's gonna have to put May down, and that's where I'm like, is he gonna shoot her prematurely? Is he just gonna see her and shoot her, and then afterwards find out that, oh, I didn't have to shoot her? Because that would be heartbreaking.
I really don't hope so, but yeah, I can definitely see where you how you
or he's gonna just be about to do something, and then Amos is maybe gonna step in, because they're kind of showing us Amos's reactions to what Prax is saying and doing a lot, so that leads me to believe that Amos is going to play some part in that. And
you can definitely see in Amos' eyes that
he's worried.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Wes Chatham, I think he's called. I think he's doing a very good job. I really, I can see what people mean with Amos being like an amazing character, and he's doing a really good job. And of course, it's always it always helps when actors are into the source material and are big fans themselves, because that means they will do whatever is best they believe is best for
the story and
the
character.
Exactly. And the so they want to get the best out of the adaptation as possible. So I think he's doing a really good job with just, once again, with those subtle hints, and you can see it in his eyes. And even though he Prax is cutting him off a lot, and like, I know what I have to do, and and Amos is just there, and you can just see it all in his face. He doesn't even have to say anything.
He's not saying anything. He's just, the way he's conveying his feelings is just through looks and body movements. He's doing a really good job there.
Eyes.
Yes.
Definitely.
And speaking of like vulnerable characters, we got another scene with Naomi and Holden where they finally talk it out, or at least Naomi, she's explaining the motivation behind her decision to give the protomolecule to the Belters. And we finally got to learn something about her past, and the fact that she was with another guy and they had a baby, and he just took the kid and ran, and she was so distraught and she was so sad, and that she just forced herself to just shut that part of herself off completely, and then just join Canterbury and forget about it, and then everything with Eros and the Belters happened, and it all came back, and that's
what the fuck.
There's some noises outside, and it all came back, and in such a way that she just had to do something about it.
Yeah.
So, and Holden is still pretty much like, I'm never gonna like it, but I understand it.
And she's also was also very honest about, well, of course she regrets how she did it, and she should have told them and said, listen, I'm going to do this, can we please do this, and this is my reasoning behind it. Because if she played that part, like if she actually told where she came from, like what's her backstory, and how is it affecting her, what is she thinking, and how is that motivating her choices, and she would be like, guys, listen, Mars have the protomolecule. Earth possibly has it too. Can we please just give Belters
Let me tell you,
like a teeny tiny bit of advancement as well, so we are not being used as like human shields or
or
whatever.
just tell it how she just told Holden from a very personal perspective.
Exactly.
Why do I want to do this?
I see Philip everywhere, like in every Belter that is hurting, or I see Philip in every Belter that is being used for Mars and Earth advancements, like with Ganymede, for example. I'm pretty sure most of those were Belters working, and they were destroyed with the whole Ganymede hybrid loose thing. So if she told that side of her story, that would I think they would actually be able to understand and maybe even agree with, like, okay, you do this, and at least you. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not quite sure that they would have gone along with giving it to Fred Johnson, even if she had explained it like this. So, but either way, she did it. It's over and done, and now the belt has it, Mars has it, and Christian made it pretty damn clear that she wants Earth to have it too, and maybe they already do because Mao sent the parts. So we'll see in the next one. One last thing that I want to get into before we wrap this one up, at least, is a quick scene with Alex and his kid, his son, where the last time he got a message from his family was his wife telling him to basically, fuck off.
Yeah.
That we don't need you anymore. Your son doesn't need you anymore. You've been gone for too long.
That's not what husbands do.
Yeah. So just basically telling him that he's not good enough, and he hasn't been doing a good enough job. And that was, of course, really sad. Understandable, and he was probably prepared for it in some way, that because he knows that, and he feels very ashamed about it as well, that he prefers this life and what he's doing here to the life he could have with his family. But it must have been real nice for him, at least, to get this sort of, message from his son saying that, I still love you, Dad, and I want to be like you. Even that part might be like, oh, don't do that. But to know that he still has the love of his son, that must mean the world to him. I can imagine. So. And
he was even like, see you in the fight for Mars or something.
Yeah.
And it was, of course, but it was also, as the pacifist that I am, it also hurts me a lot because I know there's a big war coming up between Earth and Mars, and he's probably going to be deployed for that at some point.
The kid?
Possibly. You saw he was in training gear.
Oh, I don't know if he was in training gear or anything. I think he still might be too. I don't know how early they start the whole training thing on Mars. It might be something, especially with their very, very militarized ways, that they're starting very young. But you could be right. I don't expect them to use child soldiers, though.
No. I'm not saying they're going to use child soldiers, but he's going to be basically. It feels a bit. felt a bit like Mars are basically breeding soldiers and more soldiers, and even though they're I think they were still going to use very young people.
Yeah.
I think maybe 16 years and older. We know from earlier wars in our time at least that very young soldiers are being deployed, and I'm just saying that I don't know how long this war is going to last. But since it's a space war, it's probably going to last a long time. So at some point he might be old enough to be deployed, and that kind of makes me sad that he's like, yeah, I'm out here training for fighting this war with you, and we're going to fight for Mars, and it just kind of breaks my heart because
I want to go fight and kill people just like you, Dad. Where it's like, no, that's not a thing you should want to do at all, ever. It all depends on, once again, what the fuck is going on with the protomolecule and what it is working towards. Like, how much of a time limit do we have there until its plan starts to go into effect?
Is the work something that is going to be
affect the entire human race?
Yeah, exactly. Is it just going to try to completely disassemble all human beings to become
a part of a whole and one? Just
I don't think it wants to. It wants to disassemble it to assimilate to it, but I think it wants to disassemble it so it can use it for itself, for its own expansion.
Yeah. We'll see. Probably very soon, or just maybe in this season, or I don't know what to expect. Just looking forward to the next episode now. So do you have anything else that you want to say? Nope. Alrighty, then that's going to do it for our reaction and review of this episode of The Expanse. As always, you can check out the full length on Patreon, as we said up front. The link is down in the description below. And thank you so much for watching, and we will see you very soon. Bye!
Bye!